Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. I saw a post yesterday from Auntie Acid about for a family member. I mean, about family member getting mad at some former family member not using somebody's name properly, and the whole thing is that it's a name that very few people can pronounce correctly, and is it and the person who and they insisted that it's not hard to pronounce. I mean, like Sarsha or something like that. But I mean, I understand it's a cultural thing that people want want to respect their culture and want other people to respect their cultures, um, but when you give a child a hard to pronounce name on purpose, you're going to subject that child to a lifetime of people not getting that name right, or or a whole host of other problems. I mean, I don't want to attack anyone's culture or anything, but just it's just that hard pronounced names are going to be a stumbling block to for that person to deal with, and if most people can't get the name right, or they choose a more English name instead of something like Sarsha or something like that, um, then I honestly don't blame people who use like alternate names or English names or anything like that. I mean, just think it's a losing battle to saddle your child with hard to pronounce name that that reflects their culture, all because you want your culture to be respected. I mean, I mean, is it really loving your child when you give that child a hard to pronounce name that that child is going to have to carry for life unless they decide to legally change it? I mean, it's something parents need to think about when they give their ch- child names, because I mean, that person's going to have that name for life, and you're going to have to deal with everybody not call not calling them by the right name, I mean, or in case of hard to pronounce a name, mispronouncing the name. I mean, I think of all the names in the Bible, like in the Old Testament and also in the New Testament, mostly Hebrew names, but and also and, they're really hard to pronounce. I mean, there are copies of Bibles that do have like pronunciation keys on on those kind of names, and I just makes me think of uh, I mean, Isaiah having a child that God want, wanted him to name Meher Shalahashbaz, and that was a prophetic name, and Meher Shalahashbaz means swift to the booty, speed to the prey, and it was indicating that there was going to be looting and stealing happening in the two kingdoms that God was judging at that time. And I see very few. I only know of one person in this day and age who has a name like Meher Shalahashbaz, and I kind of like pity that person who has to carry that name for a lifetime. Even if people don't fully understand why that person has to carry the name of Meher Shalahashbaz. I don't know. I guess people don't really understand or can't put themselves in other people's shoes to know that people are going to stumble over certain names that are hard to pronounce, and in the case of that story, I didn't see there's no buttholes there. I mean, although one woman called child by that hard to pronounce name, may be in the wrong for giving the child a hard to pronounce name, it's still her right to do so. And the ex-mother-in-law, it's not wrong for choosing an alternate name. I mean, to deal with the hard to pronounce name. I mean, and he was saying that they're anti-Irish. Why do people have to drag ethnicism into this into a situation where it's not called for? Anyway, that's all I really have to say on this issue. I mean, I really wish I didn't have to talk about this, but I really feel that it needs to be talked about, because we need to consider more than just our own personal feelings when it comes to naming a child. So, have a good day, and God bless you.